Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise with the Texas Longhorns. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air, trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He eludes on the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 7, Texas 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass is caught. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Well, you really roll the dice here throwing the football. The offensive line's got to do a much better job of protecting the quarterback. They're lucky that's not a safety.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
On the return, it's Cuevas. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Using his legs here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The junior able to bring him down.
The ball carrier.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Commodores. No chance to catch it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas 16, Vanderbilt 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Rojas. Tackle made after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Longhorns are on the move here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They've got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. We get the second half started with their running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This air attack is still unstoppable. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
23, Vanderbilt, 21.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball. Not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it. Able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10, and he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 28, Texas 23.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Cuevas.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. And he pulls in the catch.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there. Comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
At the end of the third quarter, with the score, Vanderbilt 28, Texas 23.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And now the handoff. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A completion sets up a second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And we're able to get him down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. And the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they hand it off to the back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up.